Okay, where was I? Yeah, I just got this... I want to say Seeker of Sorcery. I don't know why I want to say that. It was Secret of Arcane? Or Arcane Secret? Secret of Arcana. Close enough. Okay.
Talk to Captain Garland if you look.
Now if I do this, should be able to max out Alteration right here, right now. Though before I do that, I do want to get as much training as I can get in. Alteration, Telekinesis. There we go. How much? No, okay, not a whole lot, but it'll be good enough.
Restoration is a I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
Oh boy. Let's get to the point where I need to pickpocket it back each and every time.
Why are my... I'll gladly share my knowledge with you. Once
Does that count as
again,
front-facing,
I have found
or
very insulting notes left in my personal...
left in your purse?
Just be... I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
I hate how you have to wait until they're fully up in order to pickpocket. That's kind of crazy. Okay, it's starting to get to the point where it won't let me, so...
What? I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
Do I have the ring equipped? I do not. Alright.
Need something?
Need something? Oh, this is so annoying. Okay, maybe this was a bad idea.
I'll gladly share my knowledge with you. Yes?
Yes.
I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
Okay, there we go. 60 restoration, that's pretty good. And wait again, okay. If only I had a bunch of enchanted items that massively boosted the pickpocket chance. Oh yeah, while they're sleeping, I forgot, there's an increased chance while they're sleeping. Alright, but you know what, that's good enough. It's good enough. Should I hold on to it, or should I just go ahead and go for it? Or should I just go for it? Okay. Get the power ready. Secret of Arcana. Get Erudite. Not that it matters, but, you know. Drop any item I have on me that is levitatable, that I also won't miss. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. And I travel somewhere incredibly far. Alright, can't quite move my cursor, but that's okay. Hold down the button the entire time. And there we go. Alteration 100. It's that easy. Oh wow, leveled up 4 times. Cast expert spells. Alteration has better efficiency. Can do master alteration. And then absorb 30% of any and all spells. There we go, it's that easy. You can do it back and forth to massively power level too, if need be. Okay, what else? Lockpick I'm not gonna bother with. Sneak, gonna go to Delvin for that. Light armor. It's probably high time I invested in that. Okay. Now with that done, I can go back to Winterhold, talk to Tolfdir. I can do Master, Alteration. I'm gonna pull up the sheet here, because I don't remember what the, Alteration Expert and Master spells were with the mod.
I think the college is due for it.
I think the college. Never noticed this thing makes a little pulsing sound. Hear that? It's kind of cool.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations. At this very moment, no. However, well, I've been working on something. An improvement on the ebony flesh spell. I've made progress, but then hit a snag. I think perhaps you could help. I need you to collect some dragon scales, and not just any dragon scales. As I've said, I made some progress using the essence of dragon scales, but they're just not quite potent enough. My knowledge of Skyrim's history is far from complete. First, there are ancient references to Second,
Okay,
first
so
we'll need to retrieve the dagger. That would be one. I'll be sure and have everything ready. This is exciting, isn't it?
you know, I just realized I'm going to be forced to start the main quest in order to continue this. Well, let me find the dagger first, then I'll start that up. This will be the highest level I'll ever be when starting Bleak Falls. I'm also going to need a lot, and I mean a lot of gold. So... Long stride is faster than horses sprinting, did you know that? Ah, do not tell me. It's in... Okay. Question, does that mean that it's in the final chamber? I presume so, because if that's the case, I can just run up here instead. Okay. Full Sky Passage. Which one's the one that makes it so they stagger a lot? Undermine.
Yeah.
There it is. And that too, but I'm gonna ignore that. Do you think he'll follow me outside? Let's find out. Nope, guess not. I mean, it makes sense. I think they're hard programmed to never come out of their own crypts, so... Get this shout. Get a little sung here. Hold on. Perilous path, here we go. Yeah, I had a feeling. Wait, where? Oh, there he is. Okay, that makes sense. I don't like it, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
Try to get some of the magic out of that. This has got to be one of the cheesiest ways I've ever played Skyrim. Well. You know, he's gonna end up falling off the whole mountain at this point. Volsong. The best part is I can use this because it's light armor. Prices are better, carry more, can breathe underwater. Alright, compare that to the hat I have here. Prices are still better. I already can breathe. Okay, so literally all this does is let me carry 20 more. That's it. Not very useful. Don't get me wrong, that's probably one of the worst Dragon Priest masks in the entire game, but still. Okay. Got that. Now I gotta start the main quest. Do I have the... I do. Okay, good. Making sure I had that equipped. Gonna have to earn a lot of gold, because there's quite a bit of training, plus a ton of spells that I need to buy. And I do mean a ton. Honestly, I can go ahead and unfavorite some of these. Like, that's useless once you get that maxed out. That's not really needed. These are still nice to have. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's an extremely unconventional way to play the game, so, like, it's cool in that sense, you know? But at the same time, it can also be a bit annoying, because, I mean, even on the best of days, a lot of enemies in Skyrim can feel very damage-soaky. I don't want to say bullet sponge, even though that is the proper term, just because, you know, it's not a shooter, but... Just because it's not a shooter doesn't mean that it's... Just because it's not a shooter doesn't mean that the enemies are not bullet sponges. Now, isn't this a surprise? Like, I could sneak past them, but honestly, I just don't care. I've done Bleak Falls 700 quintillion times, so I just straight up don't care. I will say this, though, for both the guillotines, I'm going to have to use TCL to get past them. Not because it's a skill issue or anything, but just simply because my physics system is really janky. Due to my frame rate being above 60, it causes the blades to go, like, crazy like this. So, like, even though in their actual view they're doing, like, the normal swing like this, in reality they're going back and forth like this rapidly, making it literally impossible to bypass them. Unfortunately. There you go.
That dark elf wants to go on ahead and lend it. Better than us risking our necks.
Is someone there?
Gonna need a lot of gold to get what I need to do. I mean, I could go to Dawnstar and do that one exploit, but I don't know. Feels a little cheesy to do that, you know? Fun fact, if you paralyze the bandit so he stops in his place, and then use a calm spell on him, and then go over here and solve the puzzle before he flips the switch, he'll actually open it and walk through, go up to about right here where I'm standing, and then just start doing the pose forever. It's kind of a weird thing to program for him to do, considering the fact he's scripted to die to that poison. Hence why something that usually is so weak and minuscule kills him instantly. Whoops. There we go.
Get it away from me! Get it away! Get it away from me! Get it away! Help! Keep it away from me! Get me down! Get me down! You, over here! Oh!
There we go. Yeah, right here I have to TCL because the physics system is extremely jank right there. Like I said, the frame rate is really, because my frame rate is above 60, it makes it so that becomes extraordinarily janky, to the point where you literally cannot bypass it. Why is it like that? I don't know, ask Bethesda. I swear I'll play with a lot more passion when I get to the Breton playthrough. It's just the Argonian playthrough is just so painful and tedious. Is it bad? Well, I certainly would consider one of the worst ones, but it's not very endearing to me. I don't like stealth playstyles because I have a very, I don't want to say bad attention span, it's just that stealth builds really try my patience, and I'm not a very patient man. Oh, it's the Frost Troll instead. Oh, this is a neat detail. So this is a neat detail about Bleak Falls Barrow that no one ever noticed. Normally there's just supposed to be a Draugr right here. However, if you come here at level 20 or above instead, then instead it's a Frost Troll and there's a dead bandit around here somewhere who has a note saying he was sent to kill it. I think he's up here somewhere. See if I can find it. I don't see him anywhere. There he is. Don't know how I'm gonna get him down though. There we go. Thomas. It's a named, unique bandit. Alright. Note to Thomas. You know the troll pit we discovered the other day that everyone's been talking about? Hit the beast with one of your fireballs from the top, climb down, bring back its head. That should prove once and for all that you deserve to be number 2 man. Good luck and be careful, you know how slippery it is up there. Yeah, he slipped and cracked his neck, that's the lore. A very realistic death, though not a very particularly exciting or interesting one. It is a very unusual small detail for Bethesda to add to this, you know, because 99.9% of the time, people are going to do the starting dungeon immediately. Like the first real dungeon in the game, like of course they're going to do it, like as early as possible. So the fact that if you come back later at level 20, even though there's literally no reason to, I have to bypass, there it is. I have to bypass that, otherwise I can't continue because of the janky physics. It's very weird of them to even add that detail, honestly. Because no one's ever going to return here, because there's never any reason to. It's... Surprisingly, this dungeon will never be marked for any Radiant one. I don't think any places that are mandatory for the main quest can ever be marked for Radiant stuff. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they can. You know you've played the... Whoa. See, that's what I'm talking about right there, when it comes to the jank physics. Anyway, like I was about ready to say before the physics kicked in there, like, you know, whoa. You know you've played the game too much. You know you've played the game too much when you have one of the puzzle doors memorized by heart. Okay, I don't know why the jank-ass physics are, like, gravitating me towards this way, but it is. Alright, save the game. Get that. Oh, it actually, the spell also will prevent the recoil dash knockback you get from that. That's kind of cool. Or is that because of Wilter making him weaker? It's hard to say. There we go. So does this mean the first dragon's going to be scaled as well? Like, do you think he's going to be scaled to my level? That'd be kind of interesting to see. You know, hopefully when I verified the integrity of the game files a long time ago, hopefully that also fixed the missing files issue I had for Esbern's dialogue, because otherwise I'm going to have to use console commands to set up the main quest, and that's always a bummer to happen. Hey man, remember the dude you told to bring back the Golden Claw, like 5 months ago? Here I am, I got it.
The sooner you found it. I'm gonna put this back where
funny.
it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
I don't know which one of these spells would work on a dragon, to be honest. Honestly, probably none of them. Probably just be wilting and nothing else. Well, actually, yeah, good point I just brought up to myself. Let me... Okay, well, while I'm here... Also, Vilcus can be a target for the fishing job? Wouldn't that break the game? Guess we'll find out. Okay, deft hands. There we go. Better prices, and the build which increases speech and therefore gives you better prices. Well, he'll be sitting down here because that's where he's programmed to be when you first come in here.
Watch the footwork. Keep your balance.
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one?
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We do. It is our burden to bear, but we can overcome.
Come on, there we go. Okay, save game. Okay, then head out. Come on. Open up. Gonna turn this into Delvin. Then I can sell all the stuff I got. Should have enough gold to get at least something.
Pull up a seat.
Pull up a seat.
Here's the spoils. If breaking's a more your thing, most of your job feel like doing a bit of nice. Yeah, this is what you'll need to know.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint.
Welcome to the... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Did I just sell the ancient Nordic pickaxe? That's what I get for not paying attention, I guess. Yeah. Okay, fine, game, fine. You want to be a bitch like that? Fine. To be fair, I'm not going to use that, but now well. You know what? It compensates.
Right.
Lightens the load, and I get every penny they got. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the College of Winterhold, see if the Restoration teacher can give me the expert spells. And if they can, I'll try to get as much as I can, or at the very least the most useful ones. Preferably something more combat orientated, because good lord, combat is slow with this build. Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom. Alright. Now that I'm back here. Get the list pulled up so that way I know which ones are what. Because when they sell like 50 spells, it can be hard to remember which ones you do and don't have, you know? You understand, yes? Alright, they're not in here. That means they're in one of the 3 other areas they can be at. Well, not there. Second place they can be. I don't know if they can be scripted here while that's there. You know, what am I doing? I have a spell that lets me detect life. Alright. Robes, erudite. There we go. Make it a bit easier on myself, you know? Nothing. Okay, are they just like in a different area in here? Or did they slip past me while I was dicking around? They slipped past me, that's too funny.
Restoration.
Restoration.
So you wish to master the arcane arts?
I do. Okay, it doesn't look like they actually have it yet. Okay. Though they do have the expert robes, which I could use. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. You can take that. You can take that too. I don't care about that anymore. Sell all this stuff that I have.
All right then.
All right then.
I'll gladly share my knowledge with you. Why are my research materials constantly I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
Go ahead and put this on.
Just because I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
It's worth the risk to get what is essentially free training, you know? That percentage chance is
I'll gladly
dropping.
share my knowledge with you.
At what point does it become basically impossible? I think it's like 4,000 gold where it's literally impossible. Not too sure. I'll have to try. I'll have to experiment.
I'll gladly share my knowledge with you. So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Sometimes that refreshes it. What can I say? Sometimes just simply getting the amount is enough to refresh it. Never should have come here. Woo! Okay. What else was I gonna do? I guess I just have to wait for that to get updated. I guess it's 65. I thought it was 60 when the expert spells become unlocked, but nope, I guess it's 65. Which I guess makes sense. It's usually 10 before. Oh well. Guess I could do something while I wait for that cell to reset. Duh, main quest. Wait, the whole reason I was doing that... Ah, right.
Need supplies?
I do need supplies. One of the whole reasons I was doing that... Yeah. Well, okay, you know what? Well, going away and then immediately coming back, that should refresh it, right? I completely spaced the fact that the whole reason I was doing that was to get to the expert spells to see if there was anything that could help me against dragons. I know wards are usually pretty good against them. Emphasis on that word usually, but unfortunately for me, my copy of the game, their wards are broken. They do not work. Like you saw in the previous video, that they just literally don't work. Where'd she go? Oh, there you are.
Why am I... So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Still no. Ugh. Okay. That's fine. This is fine. I can just go do a Thieves Guild quest job real quick. Wait a few hours. Maybe it takes a full day. You never know. You never know. It's just funny how this is something you can do.
Fletching suits me.
Fletching suits you.
Sometimes tedious. If you're looking for any archery or fletching supply, you should see Fiata. I'm just the apprentice.
Something, by God, they're gonna do it, regardless of whether or not you're seen. It sucks. Okay, maybe I need to increase it at least once. Like, do something to increase... Trying to think, is there any way I can take some quick fall damage? Not a bunch, just a little. Literally 1 HP of damage will be more than enough for what I need. Let's see.
If they're armored, you should talk to Balamund over at the Scorched Hammer.
Or her skin, actually.
Why in goodness name would you have it? Never mind.
Okay, maybe one of the... There's gotta be something else I could do. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, there is. There is something I can do. It's kind of stupid, but I got an idea. All this just to level restoration once. A singular time.
Oh, you I pet you the bag all day, but bloody good timing. Maven wants this Mark's most prized possession. The bloody fool carries it on his... Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut and you'll do fine. Let me give you the details.
Like, who the hell is this? Vagrant, alright.
Thought I heard something.
God, I heard something.
What you want?
Why are fists so short-ranged? And with that... And now suddenly there's more of them, interesting. Take all this. And that's the wrong way. Okay. Hello.
Someone there?
What in the...
Did you hear something?
Is he reaching into the secret compartment? Oh my gosh, he is. That's kind Kind of crazy. Okay, now it should have reset. So if I go back to her now, she should have the expert spells ready for me. Emphasis on that word, should.
Restoration.
Restoration.
So you wish to master the arcane art?
There we go, yep, okay. So first one is Blood Boil here. Concentrate to summon whirling blood that harms foes within 15 feet and you. Deals 25 magic damage per second to enemies and 20 to yourself. Okay, it seems a little much. Decompose. Cursors a non-mechanical target for 60 seconds. Where's that at? There it is. Curses a non-mechanical target for 60 seconds. Allows allies within 10 feet of the target to absorb 15 of them. I mean, sure. Channel entry. Cast the beneficial target. Self-targeting spell on your left hand on the target. Oh, so I can use one of my own... Okay, it makes sense. That's actually kind of cool. Healing Blossom. Where is that? Here we go. Activate 10... Activates 10 seconds after casting. Last 10. Heals you for 30 per second. Alright, that's pretty good. Nature's Balance. Swap the health, the percentage of the caster with your living target. I mean, I have a lot of health, so I don't know if that's appropriate. Unless it's percentage based. Hey, wait a minute. One of these isn't on here. Yeah, one of these isn't on here. Heals 20 per second once you fall below half your health. Okay. Yeah, one of these isn't on here. For 30 seconds, whenever the target gains health, the gained health is transferred to the caster. Alright, Resurgence. Yep, there's that. Serpent Scale, that's also not here. Strange. Take 10 damage per second for 15 seconds. If you block a melee, the attacker will take it instead. Well, that's shit. Okay, so yeah, there's literally none at all that actually help with what I was doing. Okay. Let me check Alteration real quick. Alteration Expert. I guess we'll go to Tolfdir for that next. Well, while I'm here, might as well get some of the vanilla ones. Circle of Protection, pretty good. Grand Healing. I think that's kind of it, actually. Now, there's also Repel Undead, but, like, come on, who uses that?
Until next time.
Indeed. Concentrate to summon whirling blood that harms foes and you. I mean, it's better than the literal nothing I've got going on. Tolfdir real quick. I guess some of these were deleted at some
Good
point.
to see Skyrim. Take a look.
Take a look. Okay, deep storage. There it is. Access to infinite underground storage. Pretty nice. Detect undead. Detonate a lock. Open a lock with a level of 25 or more below your alteration skills. So anything except for master, really. Entomb. Buries a target permanently. Fabricate object. A bed, bridge, or crafting station. It's more for fun than anything else. Then we need paralyze. Ebony flesh. Grace of water. Concentrate to become ethereal. Where is that at? Don't think that's on here. Nope, it's not. Okay. Copies the non-concentrated spell in your left hand, granting a power that casts a spell once a day for no cost. It doesn't... Isn't that what the other one does already? Okay. Another one that's not here. Tumble magnet. Magnetic artifact that exists, randomly pulling in nearby enemies to the... Okay. Wellick's Instant Fortress. Yeah, that's not there. Concentrate raise a rows of trees there you point, blocks passages, but you can destroy them. Kinda crazy how that's not on here, huh? Alright. That'll do it then. Now to finally start the main goal of this whole live stream series. Beating the main quest. I think with the Breton one I'll expand the goals. Like maybe make it so I have to get 100 in all the skills and also beat Alduin, Mirak, and Harkon too instead of just Alduin. Maybe complete several guilds. I guess it all depends on how purish they feel. Like for example, the orcs are like pure warrior except for enchanting, so maybe I would have to do the companion's questline as well. For that one, you know what, I'll make it a bit more racial based, yeah, that sounds good.
My lord.
Like for the orcs I have to do all the stronghold quests, at least as many of them there are.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in.
I just...
Come on then.
Who's this then?
Make a move toward Baldur.
So, you were at Helgen.
By Irileth was right.
And then I just sit here and listen to them talk for 20 minutes.
Shall we continue?
Oh, I better adjust my build here. Fragment. And then erudite. Yep. Yeah, that'll do. Where is... There it is, that.
Trust in the strength of our walls
Jarl Balgruuf
against the
as
dragon.
My lord.
Then change that with ebony flesh. If I can find it. Oh, I haven't read it yet. Paralyzed, definitely need that.
Send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most danger.
The Jarl won't as a provocation. You... Soon we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
Excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. Here, there is come. Let's
there
go
is
find
come.
Argonian. My court wizard.
Very busy.
He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
The task of steward is more important than you realize. The Jarl often asks for my invaluable counsel.
I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me? Yes. Well, when I say fetch, Straight to the
When
point.
I say fetch.
Go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Ah, the Dragon Stone. That is...
Farengar.
Take your time, Aerolith. Take your time.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon. How exciting.
How
Where was it
exciting.
seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you.
Being busy.
Tries to attack Whiterun. I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
Not now.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watch.
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
What did it do? Is it attacking the watchtower?
No, my...
Good work, son. Irileth, we better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony. I want you to go with Irileth. You survived Helgen. but I
Indeed.
haven't. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to.
I think this works on dragons, I think. Guess I'd have to find out. Hmm. Yeah, I'll try it. I don't know if that hurts innocence, but I guess I'll find out.
Get back. Still here somewhere.
Rocky and Tor just got grabbed when I tried to make a run for it.
Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes again. He looks like a blood dragon, instead of the usual default. So yeah, I guess he is level based. That is not very efficient. Oh, that's not very efficient at all. And my game crashed. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, it says my connection is beyond garbage. Okay. Well, time to do all that again. Fun. Very, very fun. Come on, synchronizing. There we go. Maybe OBS up being open is causing all these crashes. Hard to say.
No.
No.
Back.
Yeah.
Still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Did they now?
Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
Where are you going, dragon? I call him by his actual name, but I don't remember. Was it Mermal? Oh, there's Mermalnir, yeah. So I was right. How much does this cost? More than I can afford. Oh. Cannot see anything. There we go. Okay, Decompose seems to be working pretty decently as a tool here, at least when I have this many allies around. Maybe it stacks in terms of damage, hard to say. Easy peasy. Rush away while I absorb that.
This way.
Need something. Well, that's weird. So male Argonians, despite having their own unique voice when taking damage, use... And my game crashed. Oh, hi, Orochi. Good to see that you're on here. Frickin' game crashed. Again. Yay. Okay, you know... I don't know what's causing this. I genuinely have no idea what's causing this. Like, I thought I fixed my game crashing glitches here. I thought I fixed this a long frickin' time ago. Because, like, I went 3+ hours with no crashes, so I figured after reducing the shadows to low, I thought that fixed the game, but clearly no, it did not. Need something.
Boost!
I don't know why, but the game's just very crash happy lately. Like TF2 crashed, Skyrim's crashed a million times, and like just out of curiosity, I played TF2 for fun without actually recording it, and it never once crashed. And I played for like 4 hours straight. It was crazy. Not a single crash.
Damn those brain mates.
So it's either MVM related that's causing TF2's crashes, or it's my recording software that's causing all these crashes. I don't know how. It just is. Either way, it's insanely annoying.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling.
I had an opportunity to get the scales there. Ah, I completely spit. Ooh, nice glass. The creepers were summoning me past tense, even though there they were just now.
The dragon, if you heard, you've done it.
You heard.
I assign. I'll also. We are the.
Neat.
Greybeards.
Greybeards. Can't talk to Lydia because no companions are allowed for this run. Okay. Now dragons have officially started spawning, meaning now I can go to any of them to get what I need. Just make sure I don't space out this time and actually remember to grab it. I don't know why it is, but every time I think of a dragon spot, you know, where they're always hanging out, where there's a word wall as well, dragon lairs I guess I'd call them, this is always the first one that pops in my head. Probably because it's got the most overpowered and unfair shout in the game in it. Marked for Death, almost exclusively due to the game-breaking glitch it has, where it's permanent. Instead of only lasting 60 seconds like it says, it's actually permanent. So, yeah, you can see why this would cause some issues. Okay, let's wait for that to regenerate all the way. You need a pickaxe. I didn't buy back my ancient pickaxe. That's depressing. Curse this projectile being slow as molasses. There we go. Got him a second time. All I gotta do is hope that he comes this way and not that way. In case the game decides to crash in the middle of the fight like last time. That missed because of the fucking jank system, didn't it? Okay! You ever just punch a dragon to death? There we go. Art scales added. Absorb that. Go get this shout. Might as well just unlock it right away. No reason not to. Cree. There it is, Ring of Erudite. Save game. I'm gonna need a lot more gold in this. I mean a lot more. Like, there is the exploit that you can do over at Dawnstar where you can easily get quite a lot of gold every time, but I don't know, man. It feels cheap. It feels very, very cheap. You know, let's just steal a bunch of stuff in Riften, make it a bit more fair. Just a bit more fair. Also, why can I not... Ah, that's a shame. It's a... Because of the miscellaneous quest. Like,
Take
really?
my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face.
That's so
doctor
nonsensical.
Down in the Flagon. Face butcher is more
Face
like
butcher is more like it from a dive herd. What are you looking at, punk? You got something to say?
Jewelry, legendary
Argonian craftsmanship.
Argonian craftsmanship, he says. It's quite interesting how with Perfect Touch you can easily and quickly figure out who is and isn't essential. Because if you can't take off their shirt, that means they're essential. For some reason.
Come to see Ballerman perform.
I'm not sure why.
Steel, eh?
About Riften and not enough about himself.
It's kind of weird because like there's people who you would assume are essential, like certain services, since that's how it works in Fallout 4. But no. And then there's other people who you would never imagine being essential because it's like, why the hell would they be? They're not tied to anything at all. Kind of like Rolf Stonefist. He's not connected to anything at all. And yet, he's just essential. For no reason. How and why is this man essential to the plot? He does nothing, and you never interact with him for anything. In fact, he seems to exist exclusively to portray the fact that there's racism in Windhelm. That's it. That's all he does. He does nothing else. That's all he's good for. And apparently that's justifiable means to make him literally essential. Like, the game would not be able to function without him. Like, the game would literally become unplayable if he was killed. According to Bethesda.
Beautiful baubles.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Here.
You think eventually someone would realize, wait, why is everybody naked? Is she essential? I mean, this makes a bit more sense since she's tied to a very specific quest, but at the same time, just make it so I can fail the quest, you know? You don't have to make them essential for this. Just make it so they're protected. I get why people in the city have to be protected because, you know, dragons and vampires, but like make them protected. Don't make them full-blown essential. Like, punish me if I decide to fuck up the game, you know? Make it so I miss out on opportunities if I decide to be a murder hobo. Like, that's the way it should be. New Vegas understood this. Why can't Bethesda? I don't know.
Looking to stay
Probably
alive.
because Bethesda just
Why take a
sucks.
chance?
And they're deathly afraid of consequences in their games. They hate the idea of challenging the player in any way that isn't just shoehorning in an enemy. A generic enemy, might I add. Rarely do they ever have a name, and even if they do have a name, it's just for show and flavor. And they don't actually have any relevancy to anything at all. Fallout 4. Then there's Starfield. Starfield is the closest you could get to an AI-generated game that's not actually AI-generated.
Here a second.
What, you?
A lot of people are beginning to get impressed with you here. Me included.
Me included.
Just want to let you know.
Oh, I never actually... Whoops. Okay, go back. No! Alley-oop. Alright, so it's this bozo.
People of Riften, heed my words.
Heed my words.
My skillet.
He's essential to the game for some reason. Interesting. How about Kiara over here? Alright, no, she's not essential. Good. Weird if she were. There's Sanguine in the flesh.
Look like someone who can hold their liquor.
Their liquor?
Friendly.
Let's see.
Kings of the handmaid and the kind.
No, Mama. We talk about this. Talon.
Alright. See, someone's gonna randomly join the stream and see all these naked people walking around. They're gonna be very confused if they've never played Skyrim before. And even if they have played Skyrim, they'll be like, what's with all the naked people? Then they'll see I'm in Riften, and they'll be like, oh, okay, it makes sense. Now, suddenly, that explains it all. Seriously, you think all the people of Riften would just move. Like, their government is comically corrupt. The Thieves Guild exists here. The Blackbriars exist here. Like, you'd think they'd all just leave. You think nobody would buy from Blackbriars. Like, they're a meadery. A meadery. An alcohol company. If Bud Light has taught me anything, it's that people do not need beer to live. You think they just mass boycott them because they're just such fucking assholes to literally everybody.
Nicely done. If break-ins are more your thing, they're all sorts of... So, here's everything you need. You get caught.
You get caught, we never heard of you.
You better not make trouble.
I like how he says that, but being in the Thieves Guild actually makes it so you can avoid jail. You just tell the guards, oh, I'm with the Thieves Guild, here's my penalty fee, you know? And then they let you go, and they let you keep anything you stole. There are no consequences in Skyrim. To be fair, there's not many, if any at all, in Oblivion either. And in Morrowind, there are consequences, but most of the consequences are just simply, well, you can't do that one quest now. Or, well, you can't do that one quest line anymore. Which, if you weren't going to do them in the first place... yeah, that's not really much of a punishment now, is it? Now, that being said, in Morrowind, if you got an insanely huge bounty, I think it was like over 10,000, you suddenly had a chance of receiving a death contract, which made it so, from now on, the guards will always attack you on sight, no matter what. Even if you pay off the bounty, they won't care. Like, this 10,000 gold is where the Dunmer just assume, okay, you're never going to change your ways. Just kill on sight. Which, to be fair, is pretty impressive. I completely spaced that I needed to go... I was so busy talking that I completely spaced the fact that I needed to sell the gear I took. Go back in. Must be one of those wizards. Alright. This is really good proof that shows you I don't usually play as a thief character, because I consistently forget this type of stuff. Exclusively because I never ever do it. I never engage with this system. Alright, keep those. It's got the full texture compared to the scales. Interesting. Wait a minute, didn't I...
Until next
That's
if you're
weird.
looking,
I thought they'd take that
special
item
rates
away.
to members
I
of
guess
the
not.
Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got.
Show me what you got. I guess that's everything. Okay. Re-equip the good stuff. Erudite. Develop with fragment. And that's good. Okay.
Now, if you'll
excuse me, I have important business to attend to. Just goes to bed.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
that, head back to Tolfdir now. Here's your heart scale.
Wonderful, just wonderful. And it's just as I suspected. The energies need to be channeled back through the Nexus a second and third time. And that's it. I certainly think you deserve the first copy of the tome. Use it well. So you wish to master the arcane arts.
Now there it is. Mass paralysis. Comedy gold. Okay, let's see. We get acceleration rune. Launches enemies in the direction they're moving. Very comical. Battle Tide. Steal 80 armor for each nearby target. Alright. Control weather. This. Create a hovering spell tome of the projectile non-concentration spell in your left hand. It repeatedly casts the spell in the direction you are facing in. Ooh, interesting. Then there's the gauntlet. Holds a target helplessly in front of the caster with telekinetic force until slain, or for 15 seconds, during which their resistance is reduced. Okay, so telekinesis, but for actual targets. That's pretty cool. Place up to 5 anchors and teleport freely between them. Bro, that's awesome! Oh, can't afford that at the moment. Okay, then there's this one. Emit radiation. I don't think you should be using that word here, but alright. That reduces the magic resistance of all enemies. Alright. The next is Talons. There it is. Whenever an enemy in the area is staggered, a spike rocket mixed in the ground, dealing 150 stamina damage and tossing them. Interesting. Thrumming Stone. Magical vibration rocket that emits a tremor every 8 seconds, staggering enemies and reducing their resistance. Okay. Then gives you the ability... Where is it? There it is. The ability to sprint on the air and immunity to fall damage. It's honestly more for fun than anything else. Alright, well I guess I'll have to come back for the rest some other time. Alright, acceleration rune. Oh my gosh. Okay, the cost is too insane, even with the master perk. Okay. That kind of sucks. There's no way I'm going to be able to remember this, though. Yeah, well. Now to continue the main quest. Ah, I should have... Well, I probably wouldn't have had enough anyway. I was about to say, I probably should have went with Tolfdir and see if he had an expert or even master robes of alteration. But, to be fair... Probably wouldn't be able to afford it either way.
Oh, you're a traveler.
I'm a traveler.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again?
You know, it's funny how they call these the 7,000 steps. I think someone stopped and actually counted each step, and I think he said it was actually only like 1,000 something. And then somebody else did the math and said, well, maybe they didn't by steps. They don't mean the literal stairs. Maybe they mean it takes 7,000 steps to get there if you start from a certain point and end like right in front of the door, which would be a fair point. And I think someone also counted that. And I think they said if you're running, it's like 3,000 something. And I think so far to this day, at least as far as I'm aware, no one's done this right here. Where it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you know, counting each and every individual step whilst walking. Hello. There you go. That is a snow bear right beside me, isn't it? I guess there would also be some variety in the steps, as there are some parts in the path where you have to turn, but it's not like a sharp turn or anything, so it's like, how close do you stick to the path for it to count, you know?
Keep an eye out for wolves.
Keep an eye out for wolves. Yeah, there's a lot worse than wolves over here. For example, the scripted frost troll right there. There he is. Alright, bypassed that. High Hrothgar discovered. If I just barge in and immediately shout him, does it skip the first line of dialogue? Probably not, right?
Boost!
Can I retry that? Okay, good, I just saved, good.
Boost!
So.
I am Master Argonian.
Oh, it actually does skip ahead.
Sky above.
That's kind of funny.
Voice within. Without training.
It massively skips ahead. Interesting.
Projecting your voice into a thum.
A thum.
Shout. Now let us see if
Let us see.
Are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn.
I see. That does not work at all like the way I thought it would have worked. Unfortunate.
All shouts are meant. Master Arts will now teach you roll, the second word in a roll.
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 Come on, absorb. There we go.
Well, that is how the rest
of us learn. Shouts.
As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
I'm ready. There we go. Had to wait for it to spawn in there.
Well done. Again. You learn quickly. Once more.
Impressive.
Impressive.
Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform.
Alright, well once he gets outside, I think I'm just going to save and quit for now because I got some more stuff to do throughout the day. So, hope you enjoyed this live stream of mine. I'm gonna see if I can try to like bunker down and do a lot more for the part 5 tomorrow. Emphasis on that word try. Really all depends on how busy my schedule is, but either way, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Click the link in the description down below to support me by donating to my PayPal. Every single penny helps, more than you could possibly imagine. And I'll see you in the next one.